Okay, yeah, Scott Ireland from Team Tap This. And Scott is also a 5, I believe. Yeah, it's a 5-5, so it's a race to 4-4. And Mr. Ireland usually wears his little hat. Oh, Sammy Davis Jr. hat. Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby hat. And he's not wearing it today, and looks like he got a nice little haircut from the last time I saw Scott. Let's see if it makes him shoot better. We'll see.
Sean is asleep over here.
I believe this is the final match of the night, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, everybody, on this lovely Memorial Day. I want to salute all the veterans, past and present. It's a beautiful break, and that 8-ball is in, if you can make a run here, that 8-ball is right in the best possible spot, right in the middle of the table. He's going to draw it back a little bit, take that 13 in the side pocket, I think. Yeah. It's going to come out off the rail. Slow down. Slow down. I like taking the 15. I don't like this shot. Okay. Well, actually, that worked out really nice. It's going to drift down just a tad. Try to get straight in. I think he came down just a little bit too much. But he's going to go ahead and take that 12 ball. But the reason why he came down a little too far, even though he has a shot, he's going to run into those low balls. And that's what was going on with that. He was conscious of running into those low balls. That's because he drifted down a little bit too far when he shot that 15 in the corner. It's okay. Scott's got that pocket tied up. Chris is going to take that 7 in the side pocket. Oh, no. I'm not sure I like this shot. Because you sell out. Yeah, I didn't like that shot, and I'll tell you why. Because what Scott's going to do, what he needs to do, is just pot the ball, okay? It's going to drift over, and then he's going to call the 11 into the 4. That's the shot. You don't want to try nothing fancy on this. You just want to drift it in. Take the 1 into the 11 in the 4. Just like that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think he might be hooked. Yeah, he's got to jack up. You got to get by that one ball. Yeah, he got out of line. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. I think you should take that 5-7 ball and pop it. Put a little bit of bottom on there. Suck it out a little bit in the middle of the table and take the 4 in the corner pocket. I don't like taking that 5, Chris. You know the shot. You gotta put a little bit of bottom on it. Okay. That's actually that's pretty good. Spin it back with a little bottom. Take the 3 in the corner.
Thinking about it.
You don't have to talk. Just come on. All right, hey, get a special guest commentator in the booth, Mr. Peter Rizzo. Peter, congratulations on you played a good match, but at the end there, you came up on the short side because you made an 8-ball break.
Yeah, that was unfortunate.
It was. You know, that doesn't happen too often, and you made a good 8-ball break. I thought you had it. You were on a rocking and you were rolling, and we kind of thought you had it in the bag, but, you know, your opponent got a little love there to get the 8-ball into the break, and that's what happens in this game. It can go anyway.
Yeah, the rack before that I actually got to shoot in, I was overthinking my run out with the ball in hand and missed a pretty easy shot, so kind of paid for it in the long run by that miss.
But overall, you shot good, and Chris, your team coach over there, gave you some good advice. As a matter of fact, everything that Chris was telling you, giving advice, I was saying the exact same thing in the commentator booth over here. So it's good to have someone like Chris on your team.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, Chris was trying to hit that cross side and trying to leave his opponent a little bit of a difficult shot, and I think he accomplished that. How you doing in the straight? You're in the new straight pool league, right?
Yep.
How you doing on that? Okay, or so or?
I think I won just one match so far.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. That's your first time playing it, right?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with straight pool?
Yeah, I play for fun a little bit, and I watch the pros play.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. You want to increase your game there, Pete. You got to play straight pool. I was fortunate enough to take the first place in the last match. Me and Erica split the money. We both tied for first. That was my first time playing it too. I mean, I play a lot of straight pool, but that was my first time playing in a tournament league here.
Yeah.
Hey, and it can go any way. You did play Dennis last time, right?
That was my first match.
Oh. He's tough to beat.
Yeah, he was kind of showing me the rules and showing me how everything's done, and he definitely showed me how everything was done.
Yeah.
He ran a few balls at a time on me.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch, even if is all you're doing is watching and not shooting. It's nice to win.
Yeah. Well, it's better to win, but in this game you can't win all the time.
Yeah.
The important thing is to have fun. He's got to watch out here. He could draw it right in the side corner pocket. Okay, that's a good shot. I like that shot. Beautiful shot. Chris is going to try a cross bank, if I know Chris.
Yeah, he could play a pretty easy safety here and lock him up on the 5.
He could. Yep, absolutely. We'll see whatever he feels comfortable. Sometimes he's aggressive here. Last couple of matches I commentated him, he did bank.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see. That's exactly what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
This might cost him. think your team captain here is in a good position right here. Oh, he's overcut it. But he's okay though. Here's the shot right here, Pete. He's got to skim. He's got to play. You got to play a safety. You want to hit it to the left side of the right side of the 5 ball with a little bit of left. Okay, he's going around 3 rails, believing it where he is, where he's shooting. Yeah, that came up a little bit short.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that one.
Yeah, he could have hit the other way and used 8 as a possible blocker. He's got to watch out. This is a scratch shot, though, if he's not careful in the side pocket. Well, the reason why he missed that is because that's exactly what he was thinking of. He was worried about scratching in there, and he actually overcut it. And jumped up on the shot. Got to stay down. You got a basic fundamental. Stay down on the shot. It's going to cost Scott.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Chris Freeman's Team Misfits is on the board. First one, 1-0. This guy gave him that one.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, it is the first game. You're on the live stream. A little bit of jitters going on. So, I mean, that happens all the time. I'm sure he'll kick it in the gear, and they're both 5s. I think it's going to end up being a close match. And he's got his new hairstyle there.
Oh, yeah.
You know, doesn't have his Broadway Frank Sinatra hat on today, so we'll see what it does for him. Chris has got a good break here. He's got a powerful break. The only thing is sometimes he's too powerful and he loses control of the cue ball and it goes flying off the table.
It's important to control the cue ball.
It is. It is. You were hitting them pretty good. From the center of the table, they were breaking pretty good. 8 ball was moving around a little bit. You got to hit that number 1 head ball square.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit of force, plow right through those balls.
I try to focus on leaving the cue ball right there in the center.
Yeah.
So I hit it square.
Yeah.
Sometimes I go for the 8 ball break, but...
Well, actually, I couldn't see when you were breaking, and when the 8 ball break went in, if you listen to the commentator, I was saying that you were doing an 8 ball break from the side, but you weren't, were you? You did do the 8 ball break?
Yeah.
Okay, well, good, because that's what I couldn't quite see you, and that's what I said you did. And then I thought the next game right after that, I said, okay, he's going to try it again, and then you didn't. You hit, you know what I mean? You went center ball, you hit it, put the cue ball in the middle of the table, and you hit the number 1 ball square.
Yeah.
You know, and I said, oh, maybe he didn't do that the last time, but you did do that. So I'm not sure why you decided to change it. You could get 2 in a row here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like to press my luck too much.
Yeah, well, I hear you. The problem is when you shoot at that 8 ball break, you know, you have a tendency, a lot of people, to skim off that second ball and scratch in the corner pocket.
Yeah.
You know, you definitely got to hit that square and put it a little bit of inside bottom or a little bit of center bottom, and it will come off the rail and back into the pack. And if you're breaking from the right side, the 8 ball will have a tendency to go to the opposite side from where you're breaking.
Yeah.
You know, I was telling people in the past, commentators, Pete, is the physics are involved in that because you have less balls to go through, so the momentum and the force hitting the second ball is more direct onto the 8 ball. When you break it from the 1 ball, you got to spread it all out, and the force is not there the way that 8 ball is designed right in there, so it's harder to move the 8 ball around in the middle. So most people, if you hit the second ball right, that 8 ball will travel.
Yeah.
He's only got one problem ball. That looks like that blue ball. What do you think?
And I think he has to get like right on the rail to get it.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna be a problem getting to that.
Come on, come on. He's a little more severe angle that he wants to be. He could try to play a safety right here and tuck it behind that 4 ball. And that's what he's looking at. He could tap straight into the 6 ball with a little bit of top, run the 6 into the rail, and keep the 2 ball behind the 5 ball.
Going for the bank.
Yeah. Well, I said sometimes he likes the bank. He watches me too much there, Pete. I'm a friggin' banker, and he knows that.
Yeah.
So that's what he's doing, which is okay. I think if he makes this and drifts down, and then he'll have the 14 and then the 15. I think he's going to have this game.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah. He's got a little more of an angle than what he wanted, but I think he. Okay, he's shooting the 12. He feels more comfortable taking the 12 on the side. No. You don't want to give Chris too many freebies. Yeah, Scott came down a little bit too far. He didn't mean to come down that much of an angle.
I think Chris will be out here. Last time I played him, he had like 1 shot.
Yeah.
And he was out. Talking to the mic. Huh?
Yeah. Usually helps.
Yeah.
You're talking about when you were playing Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I broke and he ran pretty much. It's like 1 or 2 misses a rack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not many
Well,
chances.
I'll tell you what. I've known Chris for a couple of years. He's been over my house quite a few times. I have a table over there that I used to have. I don't have it anymore. But wow, that was uncharacteristic of him. And Chris's game has actually improved the last year and a half, 2 years.
You guys.
Yeah. Bye, Amory.
Bye, Frank.
He's taken a lot of instructions, through the years, paid for instructions and stuff like that.
Yeah, he's definitely a student of the game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I've seen his collection of books.
Training DVDs. Yeah. Well, Chris puts in a lot of hard work. You got to give him an attaboy. He does all this live stream and all this equipment takes time, and then he's got to take time to edit it and put it up on YouTube. And I don't think a lot of people realize how much work that really goes into that.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of work.
Okay, just want to make this. You don't have to worry about scratching. I'd use center ball. No sense in putting any English and throwing the 8 ball. Get in there. This might not be good for your team there, Pete.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know. That one's kind of tough to get onto, but you could probably play the 6 and come up to that, I guess.
He's whatever he's comfortable with. I think he should take the. Yep, he's taking the 4, and then he's coming up for the 1 ball in the corner pocket. Too much. Yeah, way too much. He's okay. Just got to watch out for the side pocket. If he's trying to get perfect, he can go in the side pocket. It's a very common scratch.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Oh yeah. Oh, you and me have done it 1,000 times. I'll probably do it another 1,000 times. sometimes you know. Oh wow. Sometimes you know it, but you still shoot it. You know, and you. Why did I shoot like that? I knew it was going to go scratch, but I still shot it like that.
Yeah.
Duh. Yeah. Okay, he's going to call it down the corner pocket. Plus, he might have to shoot over a ball, which makes it more difficult.
Oh yeah, this shot's difficult to begin with.
It is, especially trying to get on the board your first game.
Yeah. Pressure's on.
It is. Yeah, so you got to jack up a little bit. You can throw your accuracy off.
Yeah.
Yep, that's okay. Leave him long. All right, Chris can't miss this. It's personal preference. He could put a lot of inside here and come 3 rails. Take the 6 in the opposite corner. Or he could punch that 6 ball and try to draw it back. I mean, it's a do or die shot. If he misses, he's going to sell out. Wow. Just like that. I don't know. Chris kind of lost his way right there for a second.
Yeah, it looked like he jumped up on it.
Yeah, I think he did. He knows it. If he was in the booth over here, he'd be saying, if he was shooting that, he'd say, look, he just jumped up on that ball. So you get him back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not even close.
Okay. Scott Island, tap this. 1-1, guys. It's a race to 3 for the night.
And work hard for that.
Like, you can really hear the balls go into that rack, huh?
Well, he's got it up a little bit high. See, we can tone it down a little bit. Chris has a tendency to put that microphone up a little bit too high. And it looks like that Chris probably wasn't happy at himself, so he's kind of like taking his frustrations out on the balls. Uh-oh.
Oh, Scott tried to be like me, and
Yeah, he tried to come do your 8-ball break. I think you need to go teach him a lesson on how to make an 8-ball break.
I guess so. He's asking me to teach him. I thought he was kidding.
Well, I've never really shot the 8-ball break for the longest time, and I still don't sometimes. But when I'm breaking good and I'm playing good, I do shoot the 8-ball break.
Yeah, I tend to shoot it against lower players.
Taking some chances there, so you get your confidence there. Yeah.
I got it. Thank you. On purpose, I got
This is the last week before the playoffs next week there, Pete. Are you guys in contention here by any chance? Do you know?
I think we have to do really good tonight.
Well, so far you're winning. Last week, for some reason, you guys have been on the same stream table for about 2-3 weeks almost in a row. And the last time you played Team Misfits, they shut you out, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think they did.
So you were getting right back at karma, that you were getting right back to them until Mr. Charlie Drew took that 8-ball on you.
Yeah.
So that's the first game they won. So you can still win overall tonight, I think.
I think we'll need to take at least 4 to get in contention for the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, if Scott wins, then you will.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
Scott has to win, and you'll take 4.
Yeah, because we got Sherry left. She's a 5 against Pete, who's a 3, so pretty good chance. But I lost to a 3, so.
Yeah, well, anything can happen.
Yeah.
And Sherry's she's a good player, so she likes to play a lot of good safeties and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what he's gonna do. What do you think he's gonna do here? Bank it? Go into the 9 ball?
Yeah, I could see him banking it after all the ones he's banked so far.
Yeah. Well, let's see. He'll probably change his mind. No, he's actually cutting it now. Okay, he's gonna get the bridge out. Anytime you put the bridge out here, your accuracy is gonna go down.
Can he get it past the 9?
I don't know. I think that's what he's looking at. He's trying to maybe go off the rail and kiss or carry him off the 9. I do think that's possible, and that's what he's doing. That's what he's aiming up for.
Oh yeah.
Okay, he's gonna take the bridge out. I like to lay the bridge flat on the table, secure. Oh, that'll work. Well,
Thank you, Frank.
okay, Scott's got that 15 ball. I think he's got to put a little top on this.
Yeah, he's gonna run into that.
Yeah,
10 ball.
he is. But if he puts a little bit of top on there, he should be able to have the 14 in the side pocket. Oh wow.
It's got 12.
Okay, well that was a nice shot.
That was a nice shot.
Yeah, I didn't see that. That's okay. One of the things over here, Pete, when you're in the commentator booth, you don't miss many balls. I don't miss any balls when I'm in the booth. I call them all, and I don't miss. That's one of the advantages of being up here. You're down there, and, oh boy, you're in trouble if you're down there.
Yeah. No pressure in the booth.
Yeah. And he's going off the rail. You got to hit it easy because it's going to ride. Well, Scott can't miss, I don't think. I like taking an 11 ball.
Yeah.
I think it's a little easier. I guess he can see the 15. Okay.
What's he got now? 14 7.
He's looking at. I tell you what, he could go ahead and call the 13, following the 9, and stop shotting it, and he'd have a blocker. The 14 will be blocking Chris for the. I think that's a good shot.
Yeah.
And what you want to do is when you're trying to follow a ball, for all you people out there, generally speaking, you want to put bottom on there, and that's what he did. And when he hits bottom, the ball's going to reverse and put top on it. He's following it. That was a nice shot.
That was a nice shot.
Tell you what, if he goes for this, he's playing what is he playing? Side pocket. Yeah, I like this. Okay, I think Scott's he's rolling. No, don't do this. He's got the match right here.
He's thinking about the safety.
Yeah, I don't know why he's thinking he was shooting so good. And he did a good safety.
That was good safe.
Yeah, that was.
He was afraid of selling out, and if he missed the 14, he was done. So.
Yeah, but that was natural position, coming down and having it. But don't fault him for that. He made a beautiful decision right there at that time. He's in a pickle. He's in a pickle.
I think you only go one rail up top or 2 rails.
So he's trying to go 2 rails and shorten the angle on that second rail. But what I like doing is I like going down and hitting down to the short rail down there, putting a lot of right spin on it, right next to that corner pocket, putting a lot of right spin on it, hit it with some speed, and it will shorten up and straighten out and run into the 7 ball. And actually, I would call it down in the corner pocket.
Yeah, I think I would go one rail like that too. Bigger window. I think the 8 is blocking part of this shot.
He's trying to masse it around that 8 ball. Oh, it's actually a nice try.
You'll know, like I said, you'll know this week. You'll know this week. Perfect. It'll just be sent out, the same email that was sent out. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. If Scott doesn't win, all that beautiful safety is for nothing. You know, when you make a beautiful shot like that and get ball in hand, you expect to win. But we'll see.
He should be out. I think that 7 goes in the corner. But I don't know what he's thinking.
Well, he can take the 14 in the side, but he's got to come up, and that's okay. He's just got to put enough top on there to follow to hit the rail. Because if he comes up too short, that 7 ball is going to be in the way. I think he's going to have a beautiful position shot. There we go. Yeah. Oh boy, this could actually be a little trickier than you think. You know, he wanted to be straight in. Yeah, well that's what I was talking about. He was trying to force something to try to come off that rail for the 8 ball in the same pocket, and that's what happens.
Oh yeah.
You bobble the ball.
Especially in this table, the pockets are pretty tight.
Yeah, they're a little tighter than the Ohausens or the Brunswicks. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, Ohausens.
What kind of table is this? Do you know?
This is an old Kaysen. It's 19 years old. It's made by a company called Kaysen. They made good tables. Pockets about a little over 4.5 inches in the corners, 5.5 in the sides. Worsted Championship Tour. They call it 30-30 cloth. 70% nylon or wool, 30% nylon. It's the actual construction of the cloth. He's okay. What do you think?
Oh yeah, straight on. Should make this.
Are you going to go out on a limb here and say your team captain's going to get this one in the bank here?
I'll put money on it.
Okay. Well, sometimes when you're in the booth here, you give them a commentator's jinx. We're over here,
Great.
you know. So you got to be careful. We'll see if this doesn't happen for you.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Tap this. Scott Island's got 2 games to 1.
All right, I'm out of here, Mark.
All right. Hey, well, thanks for coming in the booth here, Pete. Appreciate it, and good shooting tonight. And good luck going forward into the playoffs.
Thank you.
Okay. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yours are starting to get sweaty.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. You did good. All right. I think he's going to take, Chris is going to take the combination. didn't think Chris would miss that. He's got a little problem with that 4-ball though. He was trying to enter the 14 ball. Didn't leave Chris nothing. I think Chris needs to play safety. Follow the 1 ball. Hit the 1 ball underneath the 8 and try to bring the cue ball on the 3 ball. So, low percentage shot. We'll see what happens. He's gonna definitely get that pocket tied up. Didn't leave Chris diddly squat, except, well, he got that 1 ball in. I'd say drop back just a tad, and then he can have a bank on the 4 ball cross corner. That's what he's doing. That's a nice shot. Just a little bit of top. And pocket speed. Cue ball come off the rail. Run smack into the 9 ball. And have a shot for the 3 in the corner, 8 in the corner for the win. No, you hit it way too hard, Chris. Okay, put a little bit of right hand spin on this. Too much. No, he's okay. then the 12, and then the 10, and then the 11 in the corner, because it leaves you the best opportunity to keeping that cue ball on the rail for the 8 ball down in the corner, opposite corner. Oh boy. Gonna make it, but he's gonna be in a real bad angle for the 8 ball. All right, Scott's taking a timeout. Scott's better half, Sherry Newcomb, discussing their options. Good time for a timeout, I guess. I think you just got to make the ball. Hit it relatively easy. Hit it too hard, you could get snookered just like that. Oh. Wow. Yeah, he was trying to hold the cue ball, and that's why he missed it. I do that all the time myself, trying to hold it, and you miss out, the object ball you're trying to make. Chris got an opportunity here. He's going to stop shot it or maybe slow roll it. Oh, okay. Okay, he's going to cut that 12 ball in the side pocket. If you really want to execute this right, you'd put a back cut it, ton of inside right English with a good loose popping stroke, what I like to call popping, and it will come off of that first long rail, hit the short rail in reverse, and go straight down for the 11 ball in the corner pocket. If he miscalculates it, he's going to scratch in the corner pocket. You could put top on it, go 3 rails, but the 3 might come into play if he goes 3 rails. Didn't think Scott would miss that one, but I think sometimes you can think too much in this game. I think that's what happened. You're trying to think too much instead of your first inclination. Sometimes the first thought is the best shot, but everybody does it. I don't know. Chris, a little bit off. He's calling a bank. I think playing a safety here, Chris. I think you should lock him up. Tap into the 3 ball. Keep the cue ball behind the 3. Use the 3 as the blocker. Nah, Chris, why are you doing that? Okay, this should be a safety. Hit. Skim on the right side, block him with the 8. And the other option is you can make this in the corner pocket with a little bit of probably right spin. Center ball, maybe a half a tip of right. And the cue ball will come down there and run into the 3 and 12. I think personally I like playing a safety. You just need to tap into it. Keep the cue ball right down there. Good. That's what he's doing. That was a nice shot. Beautiful, beautiful shot. He had a ton of inside and a ton of right spin on that. Chris is going to try to kick it. If you go too short, you can hit it to full and make it. But I think he's going to try to make it a 2-railer. Come off the long rail, short rail, boom. Oh, nice try. Can't get any closer than that. Okay. I think the 12 ball, I think, is probably the shot. And he's going to take the 12 in the side. Oh, excuse me, 12 in the corner. 11 in the side corner. A little bit of inside. Like what he shot before. Take the 8 ball all the way down the corner pocket. That's it. Just tatter right to no English. And he'll come right up underneath the 8. Too much. Yeah, that's a tough shot. I think he could play a safety right here. He did one of these last time. He's not gone. He's going to go ahead and go for it.
Then it went dark.
It's like a pretty white color.
Then it now it's nice and white.
I like it, yeah. It's not,
There's no pigment at all. It's just like
Can't get any closer. I think Chris got to play a safety. Tie up the 8. Lock up the skim off to the without making it. You gotta be careful you don't make it. Unless he can make it in there off the 8. And that's what he did.
yeah.
It's a safety. Oh no, Chris, why are you doing this?
no, we can't forget. It's like up by Meredith. My dad has black hair.
I got a good leave out of it.
I'm the only one.
I thought you were going to play a safety, skim off the left-hand side, go 3 rails, and keep the cue ball right down in the corner pocket down there. Well, Scott's going to try this again.
It sounds okay, but I want a bit of control, but I really don't have any more. I don't think they're
Carrot head. They call them all carrot head. Carrot head.
more like
All right. Good night. Good night. Good. See you guys tomorrow.
All right, we got a tie match here. Yeah, I didn't like that shot. Balls are sitting tough for the high balls. Yeah, I think you should play safety. Try to skim off the 110, leaving that, go 2 rails down to keep it down on the long ball.
Yeah. Although we don't know yet what the standings are, so.
And we're gonna also in that email mention that they have to be paid up. Yeah, there are.
Want a copy, dude? Jeff, copy left?
You can try, see how many I get.
She wants one too for Tim.
She gets one anyway, you might get one.
All right. Fair enough.
Make Scott, if he can shoot that 14 in the side.
See you tomorrow, Frank. Take care, Dana. Hey.
Oh, 13.
You're gonna play safety here. Thin the fit, thin the 11, bring the cue ball all the way down the opposite corner pocket, down the rail.
See which side? Side the ball goes? Where you go?
That's a nice shot. Center top. This is tricky. I like taking that 7 in the side. Got a big pocket there, Chris. Got that 13 there. You can even overcut it. This one here, you need to. Yeah, I didn't like that shot. Oh, should have took the 7 was the shot. Only because the results can be devastating, which it is right now. You would have had to put a ton of draw and come all the way down the bottom rail in order to be good. That's pretty hard to do. You can't skim off the 7. Well, yeah, you can. Skim off the 7 with a bunch of speed and go 3 rails, leave them long. Oh. Okay, I think he can make that 13 ball. This is on the rail. gonna see right now. Yep. Tell you where you're supposed to hit that one. Super bottom. Super hard. Super hard. And it would have went in the side pocket. What happens is you gotta compress the rubber like it's not even there, but you gotta hit it with some juice.
Okay, 2265.
Gas done too. Big gas.
3065. Limit.
Okay, Scott's gonna try to cut all the way down. Hit it easy so the cue ball comes down. If you slam it, it stays right there. Oh, he's almost in the same spot. So he's going to have to get the bridge out. Oh, he's left-handed. He's come off 2 rails, 8 in the opposite corner. And I get a bad roll. Didn't want to hit nothing. He's gonna have to cut it.
Made the 7 ball.
He's trying to back up this. Wow, get out of there. Wow, fantastic. Great shot, Chris. Back cut. A big back cut. Pretty severe, too. Nice shot. All right, got a match going here. That's a good shot. Just gonna try to make that 2 ball. Only problem is you don't want to run into his balls and break those 2 up, and he might have to. Yeah. That was an okay shot, but Scott's gonna play safety. See if he can hit the edge of that 6 ball. Not a bad shot. Not a bad leap, I should say. That's a nice shot. Going to take the, looks like the 9 ball. I like drifting, just tapping in and then taking the 12 on the side. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I think you should skim off the 12 ball, bring it across the table on the other side. Long rail and hopefully not leave the 6. Yeah, if he skims off the right side of the 12, he'd be able to do that. And 12's the shot, Chris. If you can see it, then you'll have the slow roller. You have 11 in the side pocket. All right, Mr. Freeman, you're in the driver's seat. He came down a little too far than he wanted. I think he'll be okay though. He's gonna call in the side pocket. He's gonna maybe put a tattle drawer on it, stay away from the pocket. Go in the pocket. Okay, there you go. Good match, guys. Congratulations, Team Misfits, Mr. Chris Freeman.